Welcome back to AFT Dice Season 6. It is round 12. This round, we've got match of the round, which is St Kilda versus Hawthorn at Marvel Stadium. St Kilda are going for 10 wins in a row. Let's go to the first game. It is Fremantle versus Melbourne. Let's go to the first quarter. First quarter is nearly done. And the first quarter's done. We've got Fremantle kicking 1 goal, 7 points. Melbourne 4-3-27. Melbourne 20 points up. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, we've got Fremantle kicking 2 goals, 7-19. Or Fremantle kicking 1 goal, 6 to Melbourne 5 goals, 6 at half time. We've got Melbourne up by 44 points. Let's go to the third quarter of this game. Third quarter, Fremantle have kicked 4 goals, 6 to Melbourne 1 goal, 6. Three-quarter time, Melbourne are still leading by 26 points. Let's go to the last quarter, very even. Fremantle, they kicked 6 goals, 5 to Melbourne, 6 goals, 2. But in the end, Melbourne have won by 23 points. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Geelong versus North Melbourne at GMHBA Stadium. Let's go to the first quarter. First quarter, Geelong, they've kicked 3 goals, 6 to North Melbourne, 1 goal, 4. Geelong are up by 14 points. Let's go quarter. Second quarter, North Melbourne, they've kicked 6 goals, 1 to Geelong, 1 goal, 1. And North Melbourne are up by 16 points at half time. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, very even. Geelong won by 1 point. They kicked 1 goal, 6 to North Melbourne, 1 goal, 5. Three-quarter time, North Melbourne are leading by 15 points. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, North Melbourne, they kicked 2 goals, 1 to Geelong, 1 goal, 1. But in the end, North Melbourne have won by 21 points. All right, let's go to the next game. It is the match of the round. St Kilda versus Hawthorn. Let's go to the first quarter. First quarter, St Kilda, they've kicked 4 goals, 2 to Hawthorn, 3 goals, 4. 4 points the difference at quarter. Second quarter, Hawthorn, they kicked 6 goals, 2 to St Kilda, 5 goals, 4. And at half time, it is 60 apiece. 9 goals, 6, 60. At half time, St Kilda are going for their 10th win in a row. Let's go to quarter. Third quarter, St Kilda, they kick 6 goals, 6 to Hawthorn, 6 goals, 3. And at three-quarter time, we've got St Kilda up by 3 points. All right, let's go last quarter to see who wins this game. And in the end, St Kilda have won by 22 points. They kick 5 goals, 3 to Hawthorn, 2 goals, 2. And there it is. St Kilda have won their 10th win in a row. St Kilda full score or final score, 20 goals, 15, 135 to Hawthorn, 17 goals, 11, 113. All right, let's go to the game. It is Richmond versus Adelaide Crows at the MCG. Richmond, they've kicked 5 goals, 1 to Adelaide, 3 goals, 1. Richmond are up by 2 goals at quarter time. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Adelaide, they've kicked 5 goals, 2 to Richmond, 3 goals, 6. And at halftime, Richmond are up by 4 points, 55 to 51. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Richmond, they've kicked 5 goals, 3 to Adelaide, 2 goals, 3. And at 3/4 time, Adelaide are up down by 22 points. Go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Richmond, they kicked 6 goals, 5 to Adelaide, 5 goals, 1. But in the end, Richmond have won by 32 points. Final scores, Richmond 19-15, 129 to Adelaide 15-7. 97. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Essendon at Marvel Stadium. Bulldogs, they've kicked 1 goal, 1 to Essendon, 3 goals, 4. Essendon are up by 15 points. Second quarter, Essendon, they've kicked 6 goals, 6 to the Bulldogs, 4 goals, 1. And at halftime, Essendon are leading by 32 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, very even. Bulldogs won it by 2 points. They kicked 3 goals, 5 to Essendon, 3 goals, 3. And Essendon are up by 30 points, 85-55. Last quarter, Bulldogs, they kicked 4 goals, 4 to Essendon, 1 goal, 1. But in the end, Essendon held on to win by 9 points. Western Bulldogs final score 12-11-83 to Essendon 13-14-92. All right, let's go to the next game. Gold Coast, Brisbane Lions at Metricon Stadium, the Q clash. We've got Gold Coast. They've kicked 6 goals, 2 to Brisbane, 4 goals, 2 in the first quarter. Points. Second quarter, Brisbane, they've kicked 6 goals, 6 to Gold Coast, 1 goal, 4. Brisbane, they're up by 20 points, 68-40. That's good quarter. Third quarter, Brisbane, they've kicked 4 goals, 2 to Gold Coast, 3 goals, 2. Gold Coast are down by 26 points leading into the last quarter. Let's go to the last quarter. Gold Coast won the quarter. They kicked 6 goals, 2 to Brisbane, 5 goals, 5. But in the end, Brisbane have won by 23 points. Final scores, Gold Coast 16-10, 106 to Brisbane, 19-15, 129. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Carlton versus GWS Giants at Marvel Stadium. GWS, they've kicked 4 goals, 3, 27 to Carlton, 1-4-10. Let's go to this second quarter. Second quarter, very even. GWS, they kick 3 goals, 5 to Carlton, 3 goals, 1. Halftime, GWS are up by 21 points. The third quarter, Carlton, they've kicked 4 goals, 5 to GWS, 1 goal, 6. And at 3/4 time, Carlton are down by 4 points, 58 to GWS 62. Let's go to the last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, Carlton have won by 8 points. They kick 6 goals, 4 to GWS, 4 goals, 4. Final scores, Carlton 14-14, 98 to GWS 12-18, 90. All right, let's go to the next versus Port Adelaide at the SCG. Port Adelaide, they've kicked 5 goals, 2 to Sydney, 1 goal, 5. Sydney, second quarter. Port Adelaide, they've kicked 3 goals, 2 to Sydney, 1 goal, 4. Halftime, Sydney are down by 31 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Port Adelaide, they've kicked 5 goals, 4 to Sydney, 2 goals, 6. And Sydney are down by 47 points. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Port Adelaide, they've kicked 6 goals, 3 to Sydney, 1 goal, 1. And in the end, Port Adelaide have won by 79 points. Sydney, final score 5-16-46 to Port Adelaide, 19-11, 125. That puts Port Adelaide off the bottom of the ladder. Let's team of the round. It's Collingwood versus West Coast Eagles at the MCG. Collingwood, they've kicked 4 goals, 1 to West Coast, 1-1, 7, 18 points the difference. Collingwood's wide. Second quarter, West Coast, they've kicked 5 goals, 5 to Collingwood, 2 goals, 2. And at halftime, West Coast are up by 3 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Collingwood, they've kicked 6 goals, 2 to West Coast, 5 goals, 5. And at 3-quarter time, it is 77 each. Collingwood 12-5, 77 to West Coast, 11-11, 77. All right, let's go to the last quarter, see who wins. And in the end, Collingwood have won by 1 point. They kick 6 goals, 4 to West Coast Eagles, 6 goals, 3. What a dramatic last quarter. Well, that concludes round 12. St Kilda are on top with 2 games clear. They've got a 10-game winning streak. The second team is Richmond on 32 points. So St Kilda's got 40 points, 2 games clear. Richmond in second, West Coast third on the same points as Richmond, 32. Melbourne's in 4th place on 32. And Hawthorn, they're in 5th place on 32. And then the remaining 3 teams, Carlton in 6th, Sydney in 7th, and Brisbane in 8th. And Port Adelaide are still on the bottom of the ladder. They did win against the Sydney Swans by 79 points, but that is it for round 12. We've got Melbourne as the number 1 offense team and West Coast is the number 1 defense team. The match of the round in round 13, we've got Melbourne versus Carlton at the MCG. That is 4th, place 6. So hopefully you've enjoyed round 12. The last game of the round, that last quarter, got Collingwood just over the line. All right, that concludes round 12. We'll see you next time.